Here's Johnny.
You like that intro? I like that intro too. But let's just get into it. Malcom versus Anderson. So I'm just going to set the record straight here because there's a lot of heat on Anderson. And yeah, I like both riders. So if you disagree with me, that's absolutely fine. But if anybody that knows me personally, my whole acronym for FINE is frustrated, irritated, nervous, and emotional. So anybody that is fine is not actually fine. I'm digressing and that doesn't really fit into the situation. So let me just get into the facts. Because the best way to start an argument is with facts, right? Well, not even an argument, but just banter, to debate. Everyone thinks Anderson's the bad guy. Well, who came out hot and heavy in A1? Talking first heat race. Malcom passes Brayton and Anderson just like what Anderson did to Tomac and Malcom at Daytona. Just kind of sets them both straight up, makes the pass, and later on, Malcom actually takes out Anderson in the heat race. Everybody is forgetting that that happened. And then everyone wants to talk about how Anderson took out Malcom and Arlington, which, yeah, it was a block pass move, but it wasn't meant to be a takeout move. I'm assuming Malcom weighs more than Jason does. So when you hit somebody and they start leaning over on top of you, you fall over. Do I think if it would have been Malcom taking out Anderson or blocking him on the inside, he probably wouldn't have taken them both down. He would have just taken Anderson down and would have been fine. But now there's like a target on the back of Anderson because of all of this. And I even want to take it one step further to the docking the whole positions. The rules, they ended up moving the riders from 7th and 8th to 8th and 9th because off-track advantages. Right? When really what I think is Malcom should have been the one fined. Because, yeah, Anderson, lap 1, pushes him, he goes off the track, then he hauls ass and misses the whole Daytona straightaway and hops back on, still right around 2nd, 3rd. I'd have to look back at it. But he cuts out a big portion of the track. Where Anderson, when he got pushed off the track, he was going to run straight into a tough block, and he got back on very quickly. He wasn't really accelerating past multiple jumps. So just by looking at the footage, as far as replay goes, Malcom is the one that should have been docked, not Anderson. And Malcom just needs to basically take it that they have a rivalry, right? But not trying to go out for revenge when he started the whole rough riding starting at A1, right? He came out hot and heavy. Same thing, they got into Marv and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that was A1 or the 2nd round, but he has been riding super aggressive. Anderson has been riding aggressive as well, but forward. Both of them together just is creating drama, which I like drama, right? I keep talking about how we need to have drama, so we just need to move on from the whole situation and just watch some really good racing go on. Those guys should have been on the podium at Daytona, which sucks. And it sucks more for Anderson because he's closest to the points. And it would have made things really interesting going forward. And yeah, we're only at round 9. We're a little bit over halfway. So Webb, I won't even get into that. This is all just about basically the rules and the whole stigma between the two riders. So let me know in the comments below if I am full of shit, or if you agree with me. I probably will read actually all the comments because I'm narcissistic, you know, where you think a lot about yourself, right? It says, maybe it is, maybe it's not, maybe I'm just fine, right? Maybe I'm just fine. But until next time, this is Johnny F. and Hopper, and keep it WFO, maybe into your rival. Just take his ass out. And if you can't take his ass out, just run into his back wheel. So you both go down. Sounds like a good idea, right? So, kind of wonder what gearing those guys had, because you wanted to have the sand, you wanted to be enough torque with the motorcycle for the sand, so he probably wanted to be geared fairly low, but then he wanted to be geared high because the straightaways are so long. Malcom probably was geared super long because he knew he was going to cut the track, so he just needed to hit Mach 80. Maybe even had a NOS button on that Rockstar Husky, maybe. I don't know. Right? Yeah, digressing.